Citizens of Greece are mourning the news that veteran socialist leader Andreas Papandreou has died at the age of 77. Greek radio stations interrupted their programs in the pre-dawn hours on Sunday to announce that the charismatic former Prime Minister had succumbed to heart failure. CNN's David Compton looks at the man and his political life.
A rebel. Andreas Papandreou was nothing if not a rebel. He did things his own way, ignoring the criticism of rivals at home and abroad. Educated in the United States at Harvard, Papandreou became a power player in Greek politics in 1974 when he founded the Socialist PASOK Party. He would rule the socialists with an iron grip for more than 2 decades. Known for his fiery speeches and nationalist rhetoric, Papandreou was anti-American, anti-European, anti-almost everything that was not Greek or socialist. In 1981, he took the nation by storm. His socialists came to power in a landslide election victory, and Andreas Papandreou was Greek Prime Minister. At various times, he vowed to pull Greece out of NATO and the European Union, promises he never kept, but which won him fanatical support at home. He won a second term as Prime Minister in the mid-1980s, but his luck began to run out later that decade. Health problems sapped some of his once boundless energy. He had open-heart surgery in London in 1988. Papandreou was still an extremely popular leader. Some followers even offered to donate their hearts if their hero needed a transplant. After leaving the hospital, he arrived back in Greece in true Papandreou style, with his young mistress, a former airline flight attendant, at his side. He divorced his wife and declared his mistress the new First Lady of Greece. He married her a year later. Scandals about his private life he could fight off. It was a political scandal that forced Papandreou out of power. In 1989, he was accused of helping to embezzle hundreds of millions of dollars. With the scandal hanging over his head and the economy turning sour, the socialists fell out of favor, and Papandreou became Greece's former prime minister. It was a title he would not hold for long. In 1992, he was cleared of any connection to the financial scandal and was once again elected prime minister. But time had mellowed the fiery Papandreou. He still knocked heads with European and U.S. leaders, but his rhetoric had been toned down. He even began to court the approval and economic help of other Western nations and talked of privatizing some state-run industries. Some things did not change. Papandreou still ruled the socialists, making sure no other party members became too popular or powerful. But age and illness had taken their toll. In his final years, Papandreou shied away from public appearances, and cabinet meetings became less and less frequent. In the end, it was failing health, not political rivals, that ended the Papandreou era.